Welcome to another day in my life. I'm starting this at around 9 p.m. on a Tuesday night, and I decided to do a super casual, chill, and just genuine vlog. I mean, everything that I do, especially on YouTube, is really, really realistic, but this is going to be like really realistic where I don't even care about aesthetic. For example, I just had a frozen Fanta, so my teeth are actually a little bit blue now.
I just won't be happy.
And we got a new bin from Kmart. So this one was our old one. Is it 30 litres?
That's 40 litres.
40 litres, so 20. This one's for recycling. And we got a new one. It looks good.
Which is bigger, 60.
Yeah.
So 30.
And what about that little basket that hangs
It
off?
comes with a little basket in here. Or hangs off the
This is
side.
Bill's latest favourite purchase.
Is this even big enough?
Yeah, it is big. What do you mean?
It's definitely bigger, but I'm hoping for even bigger.
You can fit like a kid in there at that point if it's bigger.
That is true.
But yeah, this is meant to be like a food waste bin, so you can attach it off the side, which is really cool. This is also the state of the house right now because I only do deep cleans when guests come over. And we are actually in the middle of a 3-week period where there's no guests. Besides my dad, who's been redoing my foot bandage, but besides that, there have been no official guests. So I've been chilling when it comes to the mess in the house. It's like tipped over cereal here. This part's messy as well.
So that was me snacking on cereal.
Bill loves snacking on cereal. Also very realistic is we literally just got back from Macca's for dinner, so you can't get any more realistic than that. But we decided to go to Kmart first, and then the food court near that Kmart closed down. So we were like, let's just go to like independent Macca's. So we did dine in. And yeah, we just took our time there. We just like showed each other random videos and watched the news on the TV there. And now we are home. So now it's time to go to bed. Something else that's very realistic, if I can feel that clothes from the clothing rack are still somewhat damp, like in just certain places, then I place everything on the bed and just let it dry. And then I put it back into the cupboard.
You can open it up like that. Or if you need a bigger opening,
That is so
you
cute.
can like that. That's so
I love
cute,
it.
right? And then you can take
So
it
you're gonna
off.
like cook here and then
Yeah.
put the food waste here.
Well, yeah, and then sometimes if I need to move it somewhere else, I can just have it here or something like that. You know, I had another one which
We do have this one right now, yeah.
which I'll give to your mum as well. But initially, I was like, oh, you know, I don't want to put it on the floor because if you're putting it on the floor and then putting it up here, it's kind of gross. But this one hangs up. You don't have to worry about that the bottom is dirty or anything like that.
Yay!
Anyways, you know you're old when you care about bins and get excited about it. So.
Bill was very excited about this. He was walking through the shopping centre with the box on his head.
Yeah. Dude, I was getting looks. Like, people were like... I think people weren't expecting someone to carry something this big, like, on their head.
Imagine if I married like a short, scrawny guy.
Hey, man. Don't diss the short kings.
Before I get ready for bed, I also wanted to show my outfit. So this top, I don't know where it's from. It's just from my mum. I just thought it was very 80s, 90s vibe, like super bright and out there. And then this is a skirt from Ali. So it's a grey one. And I just like this pairing. I think it looks very chic vibes. Like if I lived in New York, I could see myself wearing this with like boots and a scarf. But yeah, I really like this. It's also really humid today, but like cold inside when there's AC. So that's why I decided to wear something with this. But yeah, I really like this outfit. Hello, just checking in. It's around 11:40 and I was meant to go to bed, but Bill had a bunch of admin to do that is overdue. Can't really sleep without him. Like obviously there's nothing really stopping me from just sleeping, but I don't feel tired until he comes into the bed, which is a really bad habit. But it's just something that my body has started to do because I've gotten used to sleep with him over the last year. So now my mind and body only feel comfortable when he literally rolls into bed. Like there's been times where I've waited for him for ages. He comes in, I fall asleep. As soon as his body hits the bed, my eyes just shut and I just sleep. So even though I feel somewhat energetic enough now, I know that once he is ready to sleep himself, I will probably start to feel really tired super fast. I just got up. I had my work phone in bed with me, so it's not like I've been sleeping the whole time, but I slept through my alarms again, just like yesterday. Like one big weekend, and I'm so cooked with sleep. I'm gonna finally go to my desk and do real work. I'm gonna wear these pants, which are like my lounge pants. Like I don't like to wear pajamas or casual clothes if I'm just at home. This is casual because I have meetings, but like my pants can be loungewear. I literally just had one busy weekend and then I spiraled. And I even have like more blemishes, pimples than usual. So that sucks as well. My dad's bandage has also come unraveled again, but what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow when he can redo it for me. I also have so many vivid dreams, especially between my alarms. Like, because I sleep so much post-alarm, I don't really remember what I dream about during the actual night. Morning. My vlog member.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Bro has been actually working. I had a very vivid dream where we wanted our friends to come over for Chinese New Year, but there was nothing organized. It was literally like a reason for them to come over. And I dreamt that instead of this nice house that we have, we lived in like a really old house where we didn't even like touch part of it. And it was like left over from a really, must have been super old owner. Like there was a whole room with like files, but like old files, not like a scientific lab kind of vibe. Like it was just creepy, dark, old. Apparently we never went into that part of the house and no one really wanted to visit. I think all our furniture was like also really old. So very interesting dream. I'm glad it's not true. Don't have to plan or lead any of these meetings though, which is great, but I do have to concentrate in them. So I will be having to speak in them. My acne has like come back. This is not good, guys. Anyway, I will worry about that later. But what I do is I go through my Instagram mood boards and I either make reels, like the ones that I can based on like what I already have in my phone, like old photos and videos, or I literally make reels. So whether it's like doing my makeup or doing a transition, anything like that, I make it. So it's just my way of having fun. And it's just my hobby. I don't want to go back to doing actual content creation, you know, like wannabe influencer life. If I had had a good experience when I was younger doing it, then I wouldn't mind genuinely trying to pursue it as a side hustle and continue with what I did. But I just felt too fake. Not that I was faking anything. The most I was faking was like, I wasn't really using a lot of the products. Like I would use them once. It was barely anything. And I would feel like I was lying because I would have to promote a product that I had used once. And also making your personality a brand is really tiring because it's very superficial. So I just could not be bothered. But anyway, this is my hobby and it's how I spend time, especially when I don't have any kids or anything. I'm trying to make the most of like literally doing whatever I want. I just finished trying to film a makeup follow along, but I only got this far in, which is basically just trying to cover the breakout that I got this morning. Why am I breaking out? I haven't had a breakout for a while now since having the feral acne last year, so I'm pretty concerned about this. I just finished the meeting and so I have my next one in 40 minutes. I'm planning to finish the drink, edit videos, and then go straight into that next meeting. And I'll probably just have a really late lunch after because Bill's in meetings now too anyway, and we both need lunch today. So usually he would have his one meal a day, which would generally be dinner on a weeknight, but tonight we have Bible study. So today his one meal should be lunch. That was a long meeting, so I'm starving now. It was meant to be half an hour, but we ended up doing about an hour, 5 minutes, because we just wanted to lengthen the discussion. And now I'm really hungry, but Bill's still in a meeting, so he can't cook for me. I also can't even have my trusty cucumber snack because we don't have any cucumber. So this is really concerning and sad, but we have one more pasta sauce left, which is pesto. So I'm thinking of just boiling pasta myself for once. Usually Bill literally is my chef, so I may as well just do this. And then we have to pretty much get ready to head off, because the earlier the better when it comes to the peak hour. Otherwise our drive will be like an hour 15, which is crazy.
I never washes the pans very well.
I ruined the pasta. It overboiled. Further proof that I can't do anything without Bill. He was in meetings all day. We've literally barely talked to an hour. All I've done is pretty much brain rot. So now I'm ready for Bible study. I'm going to wear a shirt as a jacket as well. Is my Kukai shirt. So I'm gonna wear this as just something to throw over. But I was basically voice messaging my bestie, doing makeup, doing my nails, and scrolling on Insta this whole time. So the plan is that we both have an early dinner / late lunch for Bill. And then we're going to leave in an hour's time. But he's been getting really into running. So that's been good. How much do you like running out of 10?
11. I could run all day away from my responsibilities.
He said it really clears his mind, because basically you're trying to focus on physically surviving. So it kind of like just gets your mind off your stress. So after he's had a really full on day at work like today, he loves to go on a run. Also, I'm just realizing I kind of salvaged my makeup pretty well, because I, again, for like the third time, overdid my new blush, which is super pigmented. And I tried to save it because my whole face went red from literally how strong it was. But it actually looks all right. I managed to put on another layer of concealer, I think. And then it seems to have worked with powder as well. I don't know. I always just try and like save it. I actually thought of literally removing all my makeup and going to Bible study barefaced, because I was like, I'm so done with this. But then I thought about it and I was like, let me try and save it. And I feel like it doesn't look too obvious, at least on camera. It might be looking a lot more red in real life, but on camera, this actually looks okay. Bill made the real version. It smells so much better than mine. I can't get over how pretty our garden is. I'm like enjoying this light before winter comes. We have no time to make salmon or chicken, so canned tuna it is. I feel like a cat.
Sorry, it looks like dog food.
I just finished eating. Bill's finishing off the rest of my food because I had a late lunch, whereas he hasn't had any other meal. So I'm going to stack the dishwasher so that way we don't have to do it tonight, because Bill has a rule where the kitchen has to be clean before bed. So I'd rather do it now than at 10 tonight. So we're gonna be leaving the house in about 20 minutes. Try and film some snippets when we're there without being too distracting, because it is also my first time with this group, so I'm not fully comfortable with them yet. It usually takes a considerable amount of time. Like I would say like by the middle of the year is when really good groups with really good dynamic start to feel comfortable. And then maybe for a little bit of like a slower group, 3/4 through the year. And then maybe there's some groups that never really feel fully comfortable. I can't speak for that because I feel like I've had pretty good groups so far. I am all ready to go. So this dress is from, I think, Ali from my phase from a few years ago, when I would always like buy their casual items when they were on sale, because I kind of like restarted half my wardrobe at that point and I wanted to have like really nice basics. I never went for basics when I was shopping when I was younger, because I always thought if I'm going to spend money on something, it has to be kind of detailed, floral, have a pattern. And I just didn't really believe in buying, say, like a basic gray tank top or a basic white skirt. Like I literally had no basics in my wardrobe till I was like 23. So this is one of those times where I went onto Ali, or maybe it was Cotton On, something like that. And I basically bought a whole bunch of things that could be like the basis of my clothing items. Anyway, so we're gonna head off now. I'm actually pretty happy with how my makeup turned out now. I can't believe I was gonna give up on it earlier. I'm gonna drive because Bill is absolutely cooked from his work day. So he's starting the dishwasher right now, and then he will finish getting ready, and then we're gonna head out. We just arrived. I didn't realize it was 40 degrees today, which is absolutely feral. Sun's still out. and we're gonna head into church now. Morning! I completely forgot to film a snippet at Bible study, but it went well. We also went to my family home afterwards and then dropped someone off home. So by the time we slept last night, it was pretty late and we overslept by an hour just then through all my alarms. I usually set about 10. So now we are rushing. Bill still won't be late to the office because I usually drop him off that early, but I think I will be late to the office, which is actually allowable because my team manager has said to me before since moving far that I am allowed to do that. So it's not a huge deal. Neither of us have morning meetings anyway. I also tried a hack where I slept in a bun. So it's slightly wavy. It doesn't really work super well, but like it works well enough that it looks like I tried to do something, which I don't usually do because I'm really bad at styling hair, but I told Bill that I want to get better at it. And this was the first, most basic method that I wanted to just try because like curling my hair with the straightener that I have has never worked growing up for me specifically. Like it works when other people do it. It's just, I don't have the skill to do it. So this has turned into more than a day's vlog, but I wanted to still close this video out. So I hope you guys enjoyed my very realistic day in my life, especially when it's on a weekday and I'm literally just at home. It was the most genuine that I can get. So I hope that you guys had some insight into just like my very normal days at home.